Alright, hello you beautiful people. How's it going everyone? We're going to be continuing more Trails in the Sky 1. This is part 5 that we're going to be continuing off from. Um, I remember we got Olivier, a new party member, the 4th party member, to join us. And then also, we are on our way to Boze. That's our objective. I'm guessing we got to go speak to Mayor Maybell. Either way, let's just get right to it. Game's really been a ton of fun lately. I really like it. This game's actually surprising me a bit more than I originally thought I was going to feel about a bit of the game. I liked it a lot more than I thought I would have. And I haven't even gotten to anything crazy yet. That's the best part. That's the best part about it. When you know you're just in the beginning of the game and you still haven't gotten to anything insane, it's awesome. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so let's see what you got here. Olivier, I know you got all the same stuff over here, but you have a, oh yeah, a medium AOE. That's correct. With a medium ranged AOE S break, that's different, which is what I like. You have an insane amount of EP. May as well just use it. We'll one-shot these birds. Oh, one-turn these birds. I meant to say not one-shot. Okay, considering just how big they made that screen there with the results screen with just these 4, I think there's only going to be 4 party members that can fight at once. There's no room for a 5th. I'll let Olivier attack the really big bird at the back. Hurricane. Do do do. Fine. Totally fine. Whoo! Look at that damage. It's crazy how every single time we get a new party member, they always end up being very powerful. Like, they always have, like, more, like, way more damage, or more EP, or everything, honestly. Even if it doesn't make sense, like, Estelle having more damage than Joshua at the beginning of the game, that didn't make sense to me. I'm not gonna complain, but like, it just doesn't make sense. And then also a ranged attacker like Olivier having more damage than someone like the other 3, pretty much. Feels a little weird. Usually ranged attackers are not the biggest damage dealers. He's only 1 level higher than the norm, so it's not like he's really high level or anything like that. Can't even reach. Wow. I don't think she will one-shot it, so I guess we'll hit the bird. Oh, HP heal. Yeah, I didn't think she would one-shot it. We're getting some really good Sepif. This area has been absolutely great for Sepif. And there hasn't been any Orbment shops in a while, so we're definitely gonna cash in all the Sepifs when we get to an Orbment shop next time. So that's gonna be great. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Alright. We're so close to killing them. There's probably one level and we can probably one-shot those birds. Alright. We're almost there to Boze. Yep, we're already here actually. Oh yeah, so this song, I downloaded this on my playlist. I was listening to this song earlier today. Or early this morning actually. Really enjoy it. I really do enjoy this song. So this is Boze, is it? It's more urban than I'd imagine. That building over there is Boze Market, no? Well, you seem to be quite knowledgeable. Are you sure this is really your first time in Liberal? Ha! I was smart enough to buy a tourist guidebook before I left. One published by your very own Liberal News, no less. A guidebook? Do they really sell such things? I don't know how to say it, but we live in a really convenient age. Do you intend to go shopping at the Boze Market now? Yup, and after doing a bit of window shopping, I plan to dress up and dine out. According to the guide, there's supposed to be a 3-star restaurant in town. Right, the place we ate at with the mayor. What I mean to say is, I guess it's the place. The Antero's authentic liberal cuisine, or so they say. Indeed, no doubt this is the place. I'm quite looking forward to it. But it's supposed to cost a pretty mirror if you decide to go with a full course meal. I'd have to recommend a normal bar any day over this. Worry not, my fair lady, I've brought sufficient travel expenses, and if there's not enough, I'll learn more with my superb skills. Superb skills? You're not talking about your songs and musical, renditions, are you? Can you actually earn Mira with that crap? Ha! I've starred as the main opera singer at the Great Theater in the Erebonian capital before. If I remember right, I once earned 1 million Mira in a single night. Big fat liar. Alright everyone, good work. I guess this is farewell until fate brings us together once more. Adios, amigos. Oh, well. Goodbye, Olivier. What horror have we unleashed upon this poor innocent city? Is everyone from Erebonia a weirdo like that? I don't think I like the idea of that being the empire stereotype. Huh? What I'm trying to say is that I think the majority of the people there are quite serious. I read in a book that their ethos respects a strong, silent type. What you're saying is that he's simply a weirdo because he's an artist? Now just hold up there, Estelle. If the artists of this world heard that, they'd be less than pleased. Let's see, we need to report the information we got out of the General to Lugren. And it'll be best if we let Mayor Maybell know after that, too. So first, we visit the guild and then the mayor's residence. Alright, let's get going. Alright. Anything new? Yes. We got new quests. Alright. So, a bear claw survey. I am searching for sites within the Boze region where a plant known as the bear claw grows. If anyone knows of such places, please notify me at the Spence Pharmacy within the Boze Market. And come see me if you need information too. Alright? There's also a ferocious monster as the Master Cryon has been spotted roving the Nebo Valley. Braces are... gotta take it out. Ferocious monster known as the Thunderquake on the West Boze Highway. Okay, 3 bosses. I'm gonna go to the Boze Market and see what's up with that one. Who should I talk to? Oh, look! This woman was definitely not here last time. Let's go ahead and buy this. Defense plus 3. Oh, that's way better. Restores 100 EP. That's really good. I won't... I don't want to spend a lot of money. I don't want to spend a lot of money on this right here, the work helmet, because it's just the +1 for every character. Well, technically going to be a +2 because I did buy 2 for every character slot. This would be amazing EP charge, but I can hold. Joshua, here you go. We can sell that kunai. Oh, we got something, a needler. Oh, that was for... Oh, basically, they just gave me back everything, all of Olivier's stuff back. Okay. Oh yeah, this all of this is new. Are any of these important? I don't think so. There's new shops here. There's Olivier. The marketplace is much more lively than I could have ever imagined. It was definitely worth seeing. Alright, so let's go ahead and start. Let's try to find this quest giver. Somewhere around here. Can't move the menu, so they said to go to the Boze Market to get more inquire more information. So far, nothing. There we go. Can I help you find something? My medicine works wonders. We came here after seeing something spotted on the bulletin board at the Bracer Guild. Could you by any chance be Spence? Oh, you're bracers, are you? I've been waiting for you to come. Now, I guess we can dispense with the formalities then. I understand you're trying to find places where the bear claw grows, right? Yes, the bear claw is a medicinal herb that's difficult to find in these parts. Up until now, I've been finding them shipped from Linde. Just recently, I was asked by Father Hosting to prepare a few medicine. So it seems like I'm going to be using more of these than before. That's why I decided to find my own sources. The bear claw, huh? If I remember right, it grows in the forest of the Mistwald in Linde. The bear claw is said to grow well in humid locations. Pretty sure it grows in a place like that in Bose. Man, I guess all we can do is hit the road and start conducting a thorough search. Such investigations are an important part of Brace's work. Just think of it as a good opportunity to learn. I guess there's no other option, huh? Alright, if we come across any bear claw flowers, we'll let you know. Okay, I'm counting on you kids, and be careful out there. I don't have one already, do I? I have 2. How many do I need? Maybe it's a specific one. I have 2. All you need is 1, but unfortunately, can't turn it in, it seems. In the meantime... Oh my gosh, I'm yawning a lot. Let me take a drink of water. Alright. In the meantime, until I can figure this one out, these are gonna take me around the area, so let's go ahead and do these. Ferocious monster known as a Master Cryon in the Nebel region. That's that. I'm pretty sure that's that monster I took down earlier, but I could be wrong. It's gonna be a long run back, a long run over there, but I'm just gonna dodge the battles as best as I can, except for the jellyfish one, because that one's just too good. That jellyfish looking enemy that's like right around here somewhere gives, yeah, right here. Gives such good stuff. Look at all that. Just one enemy dropped all this. It's kind of crazy. Oh, and we got an HP 2? No, that HP 2 could go on Olivier when he comes back. I had him with HP 1. We could have like 2 healers and a backup healer and just give him more HP because I mainly just gave it to him for the heals because good to have at least a main healer and then a backup healer, especially one with a lot of EP like how he did, even better. Because you can just do more heals than normal. Alright. Let's find this monster. Got a preemptive. Giant foot. Definitely not this enemy. Weak to fire a little bit. 10% extra damage again. 808. I'm gonna attack just because it's a strength up. Alright, so at least we are a lot stronger than when we last came here and got slaughtered. Oh, almost got slaughtered. Almost. Okay. Did Joshua get any AoEs at all? Yeah, this one. But it's so bad. Luckily we got them to line up. I don't like how small the line of that AoE is. I really don't want to keep using magic. Thank you for taking it out. Dang, those guys gave 39 XP. These guys weak to anything? Huh, fire. Who knew? Everything's weak to fire in this game, I swear. Feels like it. It feels like the orb meant to rock. The element. The element to rock. Strength up, it's over. Alright. Sherazard leveled up. I'm gonna heal us up. Since the XP that we get here is really dang good. It won't be too long before I level up Estelle and Joshua and just regain all that EP. Oh, green CP heal. Okay. I don't know why I thought it was EP. AT delay. $43? Yeah, you don't got that. They don't give as much SEP as I would have originally have imagined. There's a big enemy over there. Let me go. There's a big enemy over there with a chest. Let's go around. This looks and feels like I went the right way. Instead of, I should have went right. What was that? What was that little loading there? What's that loading there? That's weird. That's a weird little loading screen thing there. There's a house. You've done rather well to make it to this place. There's not much I can offer you, but make yourselves comfortable. I will. I absolutely will. Alright. There's no other side to this place, right? Actually, yes. On the left side where I was going originally was the actual, literally, destination to go, as I expected. This side doesn't lead anywhere. It just leads to the house. Well, let's go over to the other side. They froze them. Oh no. Okay, as long as it wasn't long and it wasn't permanent. Being frozen in JRPGs scares me real hard, like to no end. Some games are really like insane with it, like yeah, you're stuck there permanently unless you have an item to take it off. Like, I've seen games do that. I've seen games where it's just like, okay, yeah, you're just kind of stuck there for a very long time. Or sometimes it's just like, oh, you're in ice? Alright, if they shatter the glass, if they shatter your ice, you know, you're screwed. Wild Awakening, that doesn't matter at all. What the heck? It hit me with stun. I can only use arts and move. Sure, I'll hit that one then. Joshua will destroy that one, so I'll just finish. Oh, wow. Didn't finish it off. Wow, next fight we level up. We were going up, weren't we? No, we were going down. Preemptive. What's this one week to? Oh, fire. Strength up AoE. Nice. Wow, you missed. Charizard barely ever misses, so it's kind of interesting to see when it does happen. I'm gonna dual strike it. Dual miss it. Dual whiffs. Sure, let's do another hurricane, because why not? With that one, okay, come on, guys. Alright. Keep going this way. Wow, these guys hurt. Estelle has the worst magic here. Another surprise, honestly. That is a surprise to me. That one is surprising. I feel like Estelle would have better magic than Joshua. I feel like the stats in this game don't really make any sense. With who's the actual heavy hitter, who's the actual better magic user. It's so weird the way they did it in this game. At least we're getting some fantastic XP and Sepith from this. So everything's going pretty well here. We're gonna crit this. So that's nice. Hurricane strength up. There's a chest over here. Hurricane, I can get all three. None of this matters. I will have to do this attack to take it out and prevent further damage happening on that turn. Oh, that did less damage than I thought. Oh wow, a bot. No, what are you doing? I haven't seen a bot in a while. Oh, took care of that one. It's been a long time actually since a bot came in the chat. I once again made a mistake and healed myself when I was at like full health. Strega R, you've taken everything from me. Everything. Strega R, huh? What's that? Is that an orbment? Strega R are boots. Defense plus 10 with move plus 1. Defense plus 10, this is the best one we've gotten. Who has the worst defenses? Joshua does. And then would be Estelle. I would guess. I would hazard a guess. No, Sherazard. Yeah, she has less HP. But this game is kind of weird, the way they do things, so I thought it would have been different. And then Estelle. Are these boots over here any better? Yes, they are. This leads literally to nothing. I never did find a way to get to that one chest. If it was from this side, maybe I was going the right way to get to that chest. Look at this. Is this what that yep, Bear claw. Perfect. Phew. After all this walking, we finally found the dang thing. Now all we got to do is tell the old man in the Boze Market about this place. Estelle, because it's you, I have to ask, do you know the name of this place? Oh, come on, Cher. What do you think I am? An idiot? This is the Never Valley, right? The name's definitely got a nice sound to it. Estelle, it's the Nebo Valley. Oh, I'm glad I asked. Give me a break. I'm a growing girl, if you haven't noticed. I'm not sure what kind of excuse that's supposed to be. Alright already. It's back to work for us. Come on, let's get out of here. Unbelievable. Why are they picking on Estelle there? She was like, oh yeah, we found what we're looking for. Nice. And they're just like, you can't have nice things, Estelle. Let's make fun of you. What was the point of that? What was the point of that? Why did they make fun of her there? I don't know. That cutscene didn't make any sense to me. Literally picks it up. Everyone's like, she's like, yeah, we finally found what we're looking for. Nice. And then they're like, you know what this place is called after all? Like, what the heck? Leave her alone. Oh, I can't get past this guy. Do. I'm gonna cancel you what you got here. Haha. Firebolt. Giant foot is mad. I'm gonna flicker to delay your move. And then I'm gonna bind whip again. Giant foot's mad again. And we'll flicker again. That team! You saw that strat? Did you see that strat? It was beautiful. Anyways, we went through all this. Let's try to avoid a little bit of these fights. Okay. Now I know Sherazard can hit all three with an AoE there. Tri-colored rice. That's that boss that we're looking for. Try to find a way to get to it. I'm gonna flicker it. We're gonna throw this at it. We're gonna do a Sylphin whip here. Try to get these guys out of the way. We're gonna hurricane. That was so bad. Flickered the giant foot. Try to save her EP a little bit, please. So, and this enemy over here. 1 HP? Okay, at least it charged up.
Alright, we're good to go.
Alright. Nothing over here. There we go, here's the giant enemy. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Let me save my game. Getting a game over there where that would have been so depressing. Okay, especially with 5 enemies on the screen, definitely would have been depressing. These eggs are super weak against fire. Preparing to use arts. Okay. That one's weak to water. Let Estelle deal with the water ones. Self-destruct. Oh. Flare arrow. That one's dead. That one's dead. One more egg to go. Gotta delay that turn a bit. Let's bind away. Ah, I can't reach. I can hit both from here though, so that's good. And then I'm gonna use this S break here. Right on you. Depending on the damage, I'll use Sherazard's as well. Look at all the Sepif! Oh, the Sepif! S breaks, like, okay, S breaks on Sepifs, on Sepif bonuses are fantastic. Guys, please move back. I don't want you guys caught in the explosion. Look at all of that. 13, 33, 15, 33, 25, 30, 37 of... Jeez. Exterminated monster in Nebo Valley. Gosh, that was a lot. I can only do one heal. We'll give it to Joshua. I have 6 heals of the items. Let's see if I can hold for a while without having to use them though. On more bear claw. And here's the chest. Guitars. Okay, they're daggers, pairing knives for Joshua, which is great. Holy crap! From 81, this gives a plus 10 to plus 30 to 102 attack. So now Joshua has the highest attack out of our team right now, sitting at a nice 102. That's crazy. Any orbments to really complement the damage besides that? If I can get to an orbment shop, I can release those slots and give more. But I can't go back home, fortunately. Holy crap, this guy has a plus 50. He's gonna charge up though, so thankfully. It's gonna hurt. It missed! We got lucky. We got super lucky. HP 2, another one. Ah. Of course. I'm not too crazy about not too crazy about the ones that are sleeping here, because they just sleep to get HP and strength up. Pretty sure they always get strength up when they sleep. Yep, HP heals and strength ups. Joshua, please do not do your famous whiff. Thank you. For not whiffing. Your whiffs are famous. You whiff all the time. Sherazard's close to leveling, but everyone else is a little far. But we've caught up to Sherazard completely. You can tell that this is one of those games where it gives more XP to the people who are lower level. So that way the ones who are low level can catch up. Which is something I've always liked. Like when you're trying to play a character that you don't typically use and stuff, it's quicker to bring them up. It's even and if you know about the system being in the game at all, then you can abuse the system. If the game is, if you notice, like for example, let's say, you're playing the story of a game, and one of the characters randomly joins you in the party for just a little bit, but they're way high level. So like for example, let's say your team is like level 30s, and then a partner that joined you, teammate, the new party member that joined you just for a little bit is like level 50. Then if the system, if they didn't do a workaround to prevent you from getting more XP, you'll actually be getting a bit of a boost in XP whenever you're fighting with that person. It's just a little hint. Sometimes devs are a bit smarter and whoops, I did not mean to go here. Sometimes the devs are a little bit smarter and they don't give you the boost at all. But hey, sometimes you don't. Older JRPGs sometimes did not figure that out, so you can abuse the trick there a little bit. Not a big boost, but still a boost, you know what I mean? Come on, Missy, I'm begging you, please let us in. If I could just get a comment from the mayor, I'd be on my merry little way. Yep, that's right, and of course I need a photograph too. I'm sure the mayor will be flattered, but she's extremely busy. She's so pretty. I'm gonna have to ask all of those without an appointment to leave. I hope you can understand the situation. Come on, please. For an incident this huge, we hardly know anything about the circumstances surrounding it. And I have an obligation to inform the readers. But, yeah, what about the readers? We can probably just double the number if we have... We can probably reach double the number if we reach the mayor, if we have the mayor grace the cover. She's said to be very beautiful after all. I think Lily's even more beautiful. Dorothy, why did you have to go and say something like that? Huh? But it was you saying the same thing, remember? You said if we didn't have any news to go on, we could lure customers to buy the magazine by featuring the sexy mayor on the cover. You idiot. Miss? Well, aren't you two a couple of interesting visitors? I'll make sure to tell the Mayor Maybell, about the details of our conversation. At the moment, however, I'm going to have to ask you to leave. Wait, this is a misunderstanding. Please, leave. Fine. So are we going to be okay not getting a photograph of the mayor then? Please, for the love of Adios and my sanity, just keep your mouth shut. No, wait for me. Phew. Huh? Oh, we teleported there. Good afternoon, Leela. Oh, it's you, Braces, again. Did you just return to from the Hawking Gate? Yeah, something like that. So, the two of you just, those two you just turned away. A bunch of unscrupulous individuals. Really? Those miscreants said they plan to use the mayor to make some quick mirror. But as long as I'm here to protect my mistress, I won't allow that to happen. Ah, I see. You're really serious about your job, aren't you? Deadly serious, because it's my duty. Anyways, why don't you all come inside? The mayor's waiting for you. No, don't go inside yet. Okay, thank you. Let's rest up at the inn here and turn the quests in. There's still one more quest we haven't done yet. Alright. Bracer Guild. Save for now. We got the clear. Oh yeah, I gotta turn this into the market. There you go, sir. Good afternoon, Mr. Spence. Oh, it's you, Braces, again, is it? Have you made any progress in your search? You bet we did. Looks like there's a habitat for the bear claw flowers in the Boze region as well. We found some growing in the Nebo Valley. There weren't many of them, but there should be enough to use for your medicine. This is wonderful news. I see, the bear claw has been said to grow well in human places. Now that I think about it, the Nebo Valley is the perfect place for them to grow. I appreciate you helping me out like this. Now I can put my full effort into preparing this new medicine. Great! Good luck with your work and have a wonderful day. We'll be going then. Quest Bear Claw survey has been completed. And last one, a ferocious monster on the West Boze Highway. So it should be to the left of this place. Yeah. In this direction. Alright, this is a long path, so I hope we find it kinda quick. I doubt it though. This chest is empty. So very empty. I did not interact with that chest last time. Where is this monster? No! They touched Scheherazade. Wow. Joshua. Alright. This enemy. It's that one... Yep, it is. Same exact enemy.
We're good to go.
Gives 5 of those. I knew it wasn't gonna be quick to find this guy. When an enemy chases you down, you're not running away from it. I'm just learning. I'm just figuring this out. You're not gonna run. You're not running away from it. Alright, let's heal everyone. Where is this enemy? There it is. Let's save the game right in front of it so we don't get a game over and we'd have to run all the way back over here. Alright. You are extremely weak to, Earth. Perfect. That's exactly what Estelle's gonna be spamming you with. We're gonna speed up Estelle so she can keep going faster and faster. I'm definitely gonna use the break. World Shaker. Oh no. Holy crap. It blinded them. Luckily it wasn't Estelle though. 402. Yeah, they're gonna miss all the time. No. Earth. World Shaker. Will you guys miss your magic as well? No, okay. Just like normal JRPGs. You'll whiff your physicals, but you won't miss your magic. Alright. Exterminated the monster on East Boze Highway. Fantastic. Let's head on back home. Back to Boze. Turn these quests in and continue main story. But I really like the side quests in this game. I typically can get pretty annoyed with some of the side quests with what they want me to do. They want you to do like so much. But this is not bad at all. The way they do it in this game, I think they do a really good job with it. Okay. I think they do a good job with it. Like it, pretty much like all the side quests. I was getting sidetracked there. All the side quests in this game are really easy, and they only give you a few at a time, like 3 at a time. They don't bombard you with like a town full of, you know, NPCs with exclamation marks above their head, like throwing you like 8 side quests that are telling you already to find this monster, try to get this drop, get lucky with this, you know. No, it's really easy. I like that a lot. Alright. Let's report. We have reported the results for the Bear Claw survey. We got 4 BP and gained 1000 Mira. Reported the results for Nebo Valley Monster, gained 5 BP with 2000 Mira. And reported the results for West Boze Monster, 4 BP with 1200 Mira. And we are still 7th class. That's actually surprising. Good work. Alright, so let's speak with Lugrin over here. Oh, it's you kids. Did you find out anything about the incident? See, you bet. Valuable information at that. Estelle relayed the information they had obtained from the General Morgan. Sky Bandits and the Kapwa family. You're right. That is valuable information. It looks like we'll be able to decide on a policy for the Bracer Guild related to this. However, I'm surprised to hear that the General Morgan is even bigger Bracer hater than I had originally thought. originally thought. Yes, I was surprised myself. In Roland, the job of a bracer is pretty much respected by everyone, so to encounter someone that hates bracers that much, don't worry about it. General Morgan is an exception. Under normal circumstances, the Royal Army and the Guild maintain a pretty good cooperative relationship. However, it looks like this time you're going to have to deal with a lot more than you bargained for. Well then, I guess we'll have to try and make steady efforts while maintaining a low profile. But it looks like these recent burglaries are also the work of the Sky Bandits, right? Yes, taking into account the incident in Roland, it's pretty clear who's behind these. To call them burglaries is one thing though, because most of the stuff that's been stolen hasn't been all that valuable. I would have never thought they would go as far as to commit a heinous crime like hijacking the Linde. Now that you mention it, that is rather odd. The burglary that also happened in Roland was also rather mild in comparison. Yeah, and to hijack an airliner and then to turn around and demand a ransom for the royal family. The risks there are greater than any potential reward. In light of that, we should probably do a little more of on the investigative side ourselves. Awesome. Let's go to the hotel, rest up, regain our stuff. And let's go in here and speak with Mayor Maybell. Where would she be? This is super cool. Just the designs of these rooms, this building. I love the design of this building. Oh gosh, I love the way they designed this. Dealing with complaints from the citizens. Okay. Sorry about that. Late deliveries of goods to the Boze Market because of the airspace being a no-fly zone. Servicing the sewer facilities. Collecting a congratulatory gift from Her Majesty the Queen. Harm incurred by monsters on the new Ansel path. When will all this paperwork finally end? Hello. Are you back already? You look pretty busy, so would it be better if we came back at a later time? No, you're fine. So you found out something good from General Morgan, right? I'd like to hear about it. Good work. I feel like I have a much clearer picture of the situation now. First it was a hijacking by the Sky Bandits, and now a ransom demand. The situation is much more serious than I had originally anticipated. If the general hadn't found out we were bracers, I think we'd have learned more, but no, it's alright. I'm just glad to know it wasn't a crash. With this information, I should be able to take effective countermeasures with the city. Now I need to think of a way to inform the citizens of Boze and deal with the families of the passengers. I imagine that it'll be quite a difficult task considering that you're already as busy as you are. Haha, well, that's just the duty of a mayor, and since the identity of the criminals is now known, may I ask that you continue your investigation of their incident? Of course, that was our plan to begin with. We've already had a run-in with these Sky Bandits before. I wagered the honor of the guild that this is one group we simply cannot leave up to the Royal Army. Yeah, that's for sure. There's Dad to find, and then when we need to deal with these Sky Bandits once and for all. Huh? What's with the look, Joshua? I was just thinking, and no matter which way I look at it, I just can't believe it. What can't you believe? That Dad could get beaten by a bunch of Sky Bandits. Basing my judgment on the ability of the group that disappeared in Roland. I'm in agreement with you there. Cassius could have easily dealt with a group of that caliber. Come on, Joshua, you too, Sheriff? You're giving him way too much more credit than he deserves. It's pretty good, I'll give you that, but I think it would be more than a stretch to take on an entire group. Do you mind if I ask you something? Are you trying to tell me that your father was aboard that airliner? Oh, didn't I mention that? I'm embarrassed to say it, but yeah, he was. Not to mention he was a bracer, too. His name is Cassius Bright. Did you just say Cassius Bright? Yeah. Why? You know, my dad or something? I've never met him in person, but I've heard a great deal about him. I'm sorry, I just don't know what to say, but we might be able to use this to get some information from the army. Excuse me, Mayor? I'm very sorry, and I can empathize with what you must be going through. If there's anything I can do to help you clear up this incident, then I am at your disposal. If there's anything you need, please don't hesitate to ask. Oh, I wonder what's up with the mayor. As soon as we mentioned Dad's name, she got all surprised. You're right, but I guess I can imagine where she's coming from. The mayor and the general have known one another for a long time after all. But let's not worry about that right now. The real question is, where do we go from here? Just searching around blindly for the airliner or sky bandits probably won't amount to anything. I mean, if that's all it'd take, then the army would have found them out a long time ago. Huh? What's the matter, you two? Estelle, you've matured. If it had been the same you as before, you probably would have said something like, "Let's just comb the entire region." I never thought I'd see the day when those words would come out of your mouth either. My heart's too full of emotions for words. So what are you trying to say? You can be so rude sometimes, you know. We're just complimenting you, Estelle. Seriously. Fortunately, unlike Relent, the Boze region is enormous. I'm really hoping for a clue right about now. A clue, huh? Alright, wasn't that Niall and Dorothy we saw in front of the mayor's place earlier? He seemed pretty starved for a story, but he's gotta know something by now, right? It's true he arrived in Boze a little before we did, so I think it may be worth talking to him. I wonder where he went. Should be pretty easy to find them. Alright, they're not in here. Alright. Thought for sure they would have been in there. I don't know why I went back there, but I just felt the need to go there. Doubt they'd be in here. Are all of them the same? Yeah, okay. I thought the different boards would have somehow represented there being like more quests. I've never went to the port. Let's check it out. Boze International Port. Okay. They're definitely not over here. Not the bar. They were not in the hotel, I don't think. Here's the south block. We've never been here before. It was an upstairs section. Oh, there is an Orbital factory here. What? Slots. Joshua. Open that. Need more. I love how we went from having an insane amount of fire once to needing more fire. Alright. What do we got here? Mind. Magic attack up. That's gonna be pretty good. So I'm gonna just bring it along just to have it. Movement +1. That's pretty good, especially someone on like Joshua would benefit off something like this. And impede, pretty good, but that's 300. That's a massive amount. Alright, we got new slots. Joshua, what do we got here for you? Blind enemies. Time to cast arts is cut. Movement +1. EP, dexterity. I don't know how good dexterity is in this game. I'm gonna give him the movement +1 so he can reach a little bit further. And then next one we'll give him hold on a second. I want to see something. Status. What is your... Okay. I thought agility might have represented how... just how much... was probably the reason why he was whiffing so much, but no. The same as Estelle's. Really can't... I really don't know what to put. Who has the best magic attack? Both of them tied. I would definitely not give anything magic related to this guy here, for sure. I guess Dex. I guess? Maybe? I really don't know how effective that is. I don't know I don't know what Dex really does in this game. I don't think we've ever critted outside of getting the bonus crit. The crit bonus. Something like Death Blow and, like, I want to get a magic user so I can put someone, EP, cast, and Mind 1 on them. I can make a really good mage with some of the stuff I have here. Probably go with the Dex, honestly. Let's just go with it. And Sherazard, I thought I opened one for her, I guess not. Agility, I guess, is just how fast, I mean, how quick you can react. Like, how fast you can appear on the timeline over and over again. And do your turns before the others. For now, we're okay, yeah? A weapons and armor shop. An official one. Look at that. 20 strength and a range +1. Sherazard splits here. And you know what's crazy? I could have bought these things a while ago. And the vest. And sell that. Sell that. Sell this. We can sell some of these. I don't want to sell all of it, because I don't know if Olivia is gonna come back into the party and have literally like nothing, because he literally dropped his entire inventory, his entire equipment in our inventory. So I don't know if he's gonna come back, you know, like with nothing. So I want to hold it here just in case. Just in case. Work boots for Estelle here. And that's it. Alright. Another random home. Oh, it's just a little, they have a little doll there. A little bunny, I think that was. A little rabbit. New Encel path. Oh no. They're somewhere here, so we're not gonna leave. Alright. Go back in here and look around somewhere. They have to be around here. Where does this go? South block? Where am I? Oh. Where could they be? I hope they didn't really, like, you know, leave the town. I figured they would be at the bar, but they're not. Nay, I guess I was wrong. I was like, wait a minute. Oh, god damn it. This ain't a joke, you know. Hick? Well, we found him, but he's drunk off his ass. Was having his article rejected really that much of a shock to his system? He's just acting like the man he is. Men are pigs after all. Oh, he seems to have forgotten that alcohol is a drink to be consumed, not a drink to be consumed by. You're one to talk. Don't they call you Bottomless, Shara? Oh, please. Bottomless is much more suitable for a woman like Ina. I, on the other hand, can hold my liquor, no matter how much I may drink. My face and my disposition remain unreddened. So don't you dare group a fun-loving drinker like myself in the same category as this clumsy lush. Oh, come now. When you get drunk, you lose it completely, and everyone around you gets a heck of a show. Admit it. It's certainly true that Ina is like a bucket to Shara Sieve. But no matter how you look at it, they're both pretty bottomless. I'm sensing disrespect, children. Oh. Where am I? Good, you're awake. Sort of. Drinking so much is not good for your health, you know. Oh, my head. What the? You're that bracer trainee, aren't you? Oh my goddess. Yeah, oh my goddess. I thought he said goodness for a minute. Oh my goddess. What the hell am I doing in Rolent? Thought I'd made my way to Boze. What are you mumbling about, you sponge? You are in Boze, and so are we. Oh, well, damn, don't scare me like that. Oh, and I see you got a lovely lass with you. Name's Sherazard Harvey. The pleasure's all yours, I'm sure. I'm the mentor of these two. Sherazard, are you the infamous Silver Streak by any chance? Oh, you humble me, sir. I take it you've heard of me, then. Only rumors, I'm afraid, but yes, I know your name. You're one of the top young bracers, if I'm not mistaken. Which means you three are here to investigate the incident as well, I suppose. Oh, so you do have some brains left in there after all that booze. I'm surprised. I'm impressed. You find anything out? We saw you by the mayor's house. You seemed pretty troubled. Damn, they saw that. Yeah, I was looking for clues and I couldn't find any. That's what I figured. Damn, the Army's regulations on the spread of information really restricts what I'm able to learn anyways. If I try to consult General Morgan at the Hocking Gate directly, I'll be held up for inspection for who knows how long. I figured I'd try at least score an interview with the legendary voluptuous mayor, but a maid turned me away outright. And to top it all off, that useless girl kept screwing everything up. Everything. Oh great, Adios, tell me, what did I do to deserve this shabby life? Well, you did try to do an exclusive interview on the mayor's... you did try to do an exclusive on the mayor's chest. But if you want information on that badly, we might share some of ours with you. Huh? We're actually investigating the incident on Mayor Maybell's behalf right now. So naturally, we've met with the mayor and General Morgan, for that matter. Holy crap. You're serious? Yep, totally. Score! And the goddess gets a point. Blessed be the bounty of Adios. Please, I beg of you, tell me everything, every last detail. Well, we'll be glad to. However, aren't you forgetting something, y'all? Huh? Information ain't free, you know. We'll scratch your back, but you need to scratch ours first, and get that look off of your face. I totally do not mean that literally. You want Mira or something? Our research funds are long exhausted at this point, I'm sorry to say. We're not interested in your money. We just find it fascinating that you made your way to Boze right after this incident occurred. It seems like you might have heard something interesting yourself, that being the case. Ugh. And here I thought you were just a nice kid. Turns out you're just a slimy little leech like me. I'll tell you what I know, but rest assured it's not big news by any stretch of the imagination. As long as it's related to the incident, no matter how trivial it may seem, I'll take it. Just don't be stingy. Give it to us straight, okay? Fine, I'll tell you everything on my honor as a newsman. I've got 2 clues to share, so if you're taking notes, I suggest that you get out your pen and paper. We're ready whenever you are. Man, way to go, Joshua. You're on a roll. Heh. Well, if he ever gets tired of being a bracer, we know he'll have a bright future in racketeering with those skills. First clue is in the form of an eyewitness report from the village of Ravenue to the west. I talked to a villager who just come to Boze for a visit, and she told me something very interesting. Apparently, she knows a kid who saw a huge shadow flying overhead on the night of the incident. Huge shadow flying overhead. Yep, airship, I told him. Maybe even that missing one. But the armies checked it out and found absolutely nothing. Ah, you meanie. You raised our hopes only to dash them straight away. So you're saying somebody saw something, but it was probably unrelated to anything? That's what I'm saying. I warned you it wasn't big news. And I went to a lot of trouble to get this sad morsel too. What with that information embargo in place and all. Well done. Now let's hear that second clue of yours. Ugh. Fine. The other thing I learned is that the military's intelligence division is on the move. Intelligence division? I've heard rumors about them. It's a new royally sanctioned branch of the armies in charge of intelligence and gathering and dissemination. That was so badly read. I'm so sorry. That's the one, yeah. Supposedly they're so elite that they can even stand toe-to-toe with the royal bodyguards. The man they put in charge, Colonel Richard, is apparently quite the whiz kid. With him on the case, they say this incident is as good as solved already. Doesn't seem like your information will be of much use to us in our investigation. Yeah, well, can't say I didn't warn you. Sorry I couldn't help you much on your end, but a promise is a promise. I scratched, now it's your turn. Of course, a deal is a deal after all. Joshua told me all about the incident in Rolent, as well as the information received from General Morgan. The cop was Sky Bandits, a ransom demand to the Royal House and the airship corporations? Good goddess, that's exactly what I needed. That's the missing link I've been killing myself to find. Caught your fancy, did it? Absolutely, I can definitely write my article now. I can't be wasting time getting drunk here. I have to find Dorothy post-haste. See you later, you wonderful people, you. You mean you beautiful people. Wow, his spirit certainly lifted fast. Oh, he was chasing the big story, pretty unsuccessfully until we came along. It's only natural. I'm glad we could help him out. Oh, look at you from Mr. I'll break your kneecaps if you don't talk to Mr. Nice Guy in under a minute. Talk about split personality. Stop thinking weird things about me. I was just negotiating. A little give and take. Nothing more. A bad boy exterior with a good boy inside. Or is it the other way around? Either way, I'm sure the girls love it. But anyways, we've only really dealt with scrupulous people thus far. We're pretty lucky in that regard. Start dealing with weirdos and that's when you'll really need to bust out some really questionable negotiation techniques. Why were you looking at me when you said that? Anyways, that aside, was anyone else a little bothered when y'all talked about that huge flying shadow thing? That eyewitness report from Ravenue? I'd say there's a strong chance there was nothing to it if the army already checked it out. Yeah, but I mean, it's not like the army is totally infallible. They could have missed something. It wasn't General Morgan himself, after all, but one of his men, and some of those guys' hearts are pretty thick-headed. That is true. Probably worth looking into. Certainly it can't hurt at any rate. You two are starting to get the hang of this, I see. I think this is a splendid idea. Let's head to Ravenue then, shall we? Got it. Alrighty. We were there, last stream. We were there to defeat a monster, if I recall. I don't quite remember. It was get a monster or get an item for them. Either way, it's not really far at all. So, we can get there pretty quick and easy. I do need Sepif though, so we gotta get into fights. Yeah, it knocks them literally straight out of their range, which kind of sucks. We're so much more powerful now. I'm so kind of I'm a little bit upset with myself for not fully exploring the city. I just forgot, I guess. There's just so much to see and so much going on. Huh? Oh. Nah, this guy looks anime as heck. Charizard, is that you? Well, this is an unlikely place to run into the Silver Streak. Right back at you. I thought you were in the Royal City, but are you here to look into the airliner incident? No, I'm hearing some chump errands. But speaking of the incident, I hear it was the work of the Sky Bandits. Still, if you're here on the job, then I guess I don't have to worry about it myself. Good luck to you. Is that all you've got to say? I'm sure you've heard that Cassius might have been taken hostage, right? Cassius Bright. Taken hostage? Don't make me laugh. That old man's not gonna get beaten by the likes of some Sky Bandits. Anybody saying that is severely mistaken. I like to believe that too, but I wonder who this guy is. I don't know, but he seems to fit the mode for a bracer. By the way, who are those brats you've got tagging along with you? They look like a bunch of newbies to me. Well then, I'm sure you'll be surprised to hear that these brats are Cassius' kids. Well, that's a surprise, alright. So these are the old man's kids, huh? Hard to believe it. Why are you looking at us like that? This boy with the black hair is one thing, but the girl really looks like an amateur. Are you sure she's really Cassius' daughter? You wanna try saying that again with my staff in your teeth? She's the bona fide daughter of Cassius Bright, and I have to warn you, her bite is as good as her bark. I'm just his adopted son. Is that a fact? Oh well, it doesn't really matter. What do you mean it doesn't matter? Well, take it easy, Charizard. And be careful not to let these brats drag you down. Yeah. Make sure not to rush into any trouble yourself, either. I'll keep those words in mind. Alright, Charizard. Was it you who took care of that monster near the mine? Yeah. Well, actually, it wasn't just me. It was us. I don't think any number of trainees would have made much of a difference. Anyways, good luck in your search for those Sky Bandits. Later. Possible future party member? Question mark. What's with that guy? You really pissing me off. I see. So that was Heavy Bladed Gate, huh? Heavy Bladed Gate? What a stupid name. A Gate Krosner, senior bracer in the Bracer Guild. He works in all regions and isn't affiliated with any specific branch. His massive blade is said to be capable of slicing a monster in two with a single slash. I'll just tell you right now, he's one tough customer. Whatever, I don't care how tough he is, he's still a rude jerk. When I think of it, how does he know Dad anyways? He seems to think highly of Dad's ability, but even so, he didn't seem to like him all that much. There are a number of things in his past I can't go into, and those things are the reason why he feels that way about your father. Well, I guess I couldn't care less about someone rude like that. Anyways, let's head to Revenue Village. Alrighty. Get a little drink of water. And let's head over to Revenue. I think it was like one more loading screen area to go through and then we get to Revenue. I think so. Oh yeah, this is the place where you just gotta throw magic on everything. I can definitely notice the difference with that movement +1 on Joshua there. Oh wow, no, it was literally the next loading screen. Alright. Alright, let's see what we can find out about the sighting. So what do you suggest? Should we go talk to all the villagers? People would be suspicious of us if we did all of that all of a sudden. I think we should talk to the village elder and see what he has to say about it. Okay. We don't need the inn. The elder was up here. I see you're all together. What brings you here today? Are you here for a visit? No, not exactly. We're actually here on business. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Just a little side thing. I think a place like this would be really cool to visit. I don't know. Like, I don't know. This world just seems so... I don't know. I like the world of this game, so I'd like to visit all of these places. Not as like a brace or anything like that. That seems like a little bit of an annoyance, but just for fun, you know? Although, if it's possible, I'd really like a glass of your fruit wine. Ho ho ho. Things in the world never go like you expect, do they? By the way, I never got a chance to ask you until now, but you don't happen to be one of Agate's companions, do you? Well, we're all members of the same guild, but we're not companions exactly. We know him by face, and that's probably about it. I see. So he's traveling by himself as usual, huh? The village elder closed his eyes for a moment as a look of sadness passed over his aged features. What's wrong, sir? It's nothing really. Please pardon my expression. Anyways, we'll bring you up to this rural village of ours. Don't tell me that another dangerous monster showed up in the area. No, we're actually in the middle of an investigation concerning the missing airliner. We came here because we heard there was a report of some kind of sighting. Ah, I see. The Royal Army came here and investigated that the other day. However, they searched around the area and ended up leaving empty-handed. Really? Is that so? Well, about the person who saw the flying silhouette in the sky? It was one of the children in the village, a boy named Louis. He apparently saw some suspicious shadow making its way across the sky on the night of the incident. But he's a kid, any way you think about it, so he may have just imagined the whole thing while he was half asleep. Imagined it, huh? I guess the best thing we can do is to ask him directly. You're probably right about that. Thank you for your time, sir. Don't mention it. If there's anything else I can help you, don't hesitate to ask. He didn't tell us which child said it. But I guess we'll have to just ask each one. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and just once again spread the information that I'm streaming. Alright. So we gotta go to we gotta find the one child. There was like a bunch of them like running around near where the chickens are at the very bottom here. Oh no, wasn't there like 2 over here? Yeah. Huh, are you guys visitors? If you're looking for the village, no. Not this one. Not that one either, okay. Let's go into the buildings and see. Woo! I found them. I haven't seen you guys around here before. Are you here? Oh my gosh. Are you merchants? Here to buy fruit? Actually, no, we're here for a different reason. As a matter of fact, we're bracers. Bracers, you mean like a gate? I don't know, you don't look all that strong to me, especially because you're a girl. Jesus Christ. Need some respect. Ugh, why don't you tell me how you really feel? But after seeing my great skill with a staff, do you still think you can call me weak? Wow, that's amazing. It's like a tornado. I hope you've learned your lesson that looks can be deceiving. Now, how about another amazing demonstration of my staff? Estelle, be careful. Wasn't it just you that hit yourself in the face doing that just yesterday? Anyways, are you Louis by any chance? Yeah, but how do you know my name? We heard from the village elder. He said that you saw some kind of flying shadow. Do you think you could tell us a little bit more about what you saw that night? Sure, if you want, but the soldiers from the army already searched the place and didn't find anything. That's fine, we're not worried about that. Do you think you could just tell us what you saw? In as much detail as you can possibly remember. Okay, I'll try. You see, I like watching the stars at night, so I often sneak out of my house at night to come here and look at the stars. And the other night when I was out here looking up at the stars, I saw two shadows moving across the sky. Oh, hold on a minute here. You said you saw two shadows? Yeah, that's right. And they were different sizes too, kind of like a mom leading a kid. Two shadows, two sizes. That's consistent with an airliner and the Sky Bandit airship, if you think about it. Yeah, the aircraft we ran across in the woods was definitely smaller than a typical airliner. And the two shadows just kept flying north, up until I couldn't see them anymore. So north there's a trail that continues behind the village, and it leads to an old septium mine which was abandoned some time ago. The soldiers from the army supposedly searched the trail but didn't come up with anything. That's why they said that I must have just been dreaming. And then they laughed at me like I didn't know what I was talking about. The little boy's eyes started to swell up with tears. Ah, enough of that. You're a boy, right? And boys don't cry. We're not like those stupid soldiers. We don't think you're telling a lie either. And we're going to prove it. Really? Damn, darn straight. You just leave it to us. So no more crying, okay? Okay. You're a real nice person. As usual, she's got a knack with kids. Yeah, maybe it's a virtue. Huh? Why are you looking at me like that? It's nothing. Let's focus on the task at hand. It looks like we've got some stuff to do. Right. Let's hurry to get on the trail behind the village and see what we can find. Alright. Last time we were fighting the monster that was up here. We went almost up to the mine. We didn't go to the mine though. So this time we're gonna go all the way to the mine. I'm also gonna save the game here. Alright. Abandoned mine on the left. Up here. That one lived? Wow. Oh wow. Last time we were here, these guys took like 60 HP. And whenever they would crit, they would do like 118, 112 HP of HP absorb. Now look at that. Only 6 HP. That's how much we've gotten stronger. Joshua's a little bit weak on the defensive compared to all of us, so he took their 23, but still that's quite a difference. It truly is. Joshua's still our strongest hitter, isn't he? That weapon was a plus 30 after all. Yeah, for sure, absolutely. He's doing 12 points of extra strength over us. Over Estelle and Sherazard. Revenue mine. Oh, we're here. Locked though. The gate is secured with a heavy chain and padlock. This looks like the entrance to the abandoned mine. It kinda reminds me of the Mulga mine, except for the fact that it's all deserted. It seems that this place was abandoned quite some time ago. Padlock and chain are rusted. It doesn't look like this gate has been opened recently. Which means there's no possibility that the Sky Bandits entered through here. I wonder if that's why the army never investigated the place. You're probably not going to find any clues searching around in the old mine, that's for sure. What's wrong, Estelle? Maybe it's just me, but do you feel any air flowing out of here? When you say out of here, do you mean the mine? Yeah, that's right. Let's see. Joshua with the tip of his index finger with his tongue and held it out. You're right, Estelle. It's rather subtle, but there is air flowing out of here. Just like I thought, huh? Sometimes your senses can be surprisingly sharp, you know that? I wonder if you get that from your father. My dad doesn't have anything to do with it. But forget about it. Aren't you more interested about what's inside this old mine? There's certainly a possibility that it connects to somewhere. It's probably worth checking out. Well, in that case, let's bust this lock off. Hey, don't even think about doing that. For now, we'd better head back to the village and talk with the elder. He might have the key. You're no fun, Shara. Dang, all that way just to go back and then come back once again. Rise attack. I've said it so many times, but I love this ×2 speed boost. I think in battle it's a ×4 speed boost of the gameplay. It's just so good. Oh my gosh. Whoops. Alright, village elder. Here we are. Where'd he go? I knew he would be up here. I knew it. This is where you are, Elder Raisin. Oh, it's you, young bracers, is it? Oh, this is rather an extravagant grave for a small village like this, isn't it? It was erected to mourn all those souls we lost 10 years ago. Since the Boze region is nearest to the Empire, it was in the thick of the fray. And this village lost a number of good people in the hostilities. That's terrible. Haha, there is no need for you to get somber too, though. These days, cleaning this monument is just one of my daily routines. But, I guess you wouldn't have come up here if you didn't think there was something I could help you with, right? Alright, there was something I wanted to talk to you about. But before that, would you mind if we paid our respects as well? I know we don't have any flowers to get, but we'd at least like to offer up a prayer. Oh, I see. No, of course I don't mind. I'm sure all those looking down from above will be overjoyed by the gesture. So you say there might be some clues in that old mine, huh? I know for certain that the soldiers didn't check inside. After I heard Louis' story, it really got me thinking. We'd like to check the place out just in case. So would you mind lending us the key to the entrance? Key for that padlock, huh? Give me a minute here. I'm sure I put it in this drawer. Oh, right. Here it is. If it's rusted, this key will probably be a 50-50 hit or miss on working or not. But you know it's gonna work. But I'm talking about like in real life. A rusted padlock like that, just out in the open. That'd be like a 50-50 chance of it working or not. Okay, this should get you inside. Abandoned mine key. Wow, this looks ancient. Many thanks, Elder Raisin. This really will help a lot. Don't mention it. We're always indebted to the Bracer Guild for their help. It's only natural that we would try and return the favor. Thank you. If everyone we dealt with were as cooperative as you, this would make our lives a lot easier. We'll be sure to let you know if we find anything. I would appreciate that. Alright, so let's head on over to the mine once again. It's really not that far, so it's not that bad. You just head up north, 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 and north. Missing. They're missing us. Wow. They're just like Joshua. Oh gosh, I'm gonna always clown on the character. It's just still funny to me. I could have saved off some damage if I attacked the other one.
Let's move out.
Down here. Nope. Going the wrong way. Take a left, and then you start going up. See how fast those battles are? Like, that's really cool. Really, really good. The gate is secure with a heavy chain and padlock. Let's use this key we borrowed from the village elder. You use the abandoned mine key. Phew, that was one heavy gate. Let's have a look inside, shall we? I don't know about sky bandits, but I can definitely sense monsters in here. Everyone stay alert. Alright, let's save the game. Abandoned mine. Let's go left. They're weak to all types of magic. They're pretty physical resistant, seems like. All right. Is this dungeon's really gonna be painful on my EP? We are good to go, indeed. Alright, that's broken over here. This is looking like the way to go. Let me see what was on the right path real quick. Gotta fight the monsters, though. What the heck? It just spawned behind me. That enemy literally spawned behind me. Wow, it barely lived. But it's okay. No. I hope there's more enemies somewhere, cause this is really putting a dent on my EP. Oh wow, what the heck? Oh. What in the world? Like, I was going the right way, then all of a sudden I'm not. I just did a big circle there, that's why. Yeah, you can't go this way, that's why. Yeah, you can't go this way whatsoever. So we're going left. Here's the entrance. We're going left the way we were actually going in the first place. Man, it's bright in here. Huh? Isn't that the brightest though? Looks like we've hit the jackpot. Forget about the heavy things and focus on the food, provisions, and valuables. And hurry it up, will ya? It's only a matter of time before someone finds this place. Roger that, Kyle. Got it, Kyle. Okay, Kyle. Understood, Kyle. What's an airliner doing in a place like this? I guess that kid wasn't seeing things after all. This looks like an area that used to be for strip mining. It certainly turns out to be a great place to hide something of this size. Yeah, who would have thought to look here? Look at that. Aren't they loading an airliner cargo into their own ship? Let's worry about that later. We've got to figure out a way to bag these guys before they get away again. This is our 3rd trip, huh? Man, don't be a real slave. Dawn can be a real slave driver sometimes. Oh well, once this is all taken care of, we'll be able to sit back and negotiate a fat ransom. Hold it right there. Who in the scorching flames of justice shall never fade away as long as evil thrives in this world. The League of Extraordinary Bracers has arrived. Huh? The League of what? You bonehead, why do you always get carried away like that? What's with you two? Now I look like a big fool saying all that stuff alone. You're the ones who Josette had to run in back and relent. This can't be right. You're not supposed to be here this early. It can't be right. We're not supposed to be here this early? What the heck are you talking about? In accordance with the laws of the Bracer Guild, you are hereby under arrest and charged with the hijacking of an airliner and his passengers. I hope for your sakes you'll come along quietly. Now hold on a minute. Aren't you trying to tell me that the only 3 of you came here to arrest us? You see anyone else, Bandit Boy? You're not involved with the others then, huh? And that simplifies things. Get 'em, boys. Alright, so... Okay. The main guy takes heavy damage on magic. The other guys are 415. I just want to see exactly... Hold on. Hurricane. No! Let's boost their strength. And then... we can use this. And use it on Kyle. Kyle gets a crit. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, Kyle, you're already dead. And we'll S-break the next one. This one over here. 415, you're definitely not taking this guy out, but... ah, dang. I really wish you could take out this one actually instead. Oh, wow! 1 HP off! Wow, strength up does more than crits. Interesting. That one's down. That one's down. That one as well. Oh, dang, she had a crit. I should have paid attention. Let's delay you. And it's over. I knew it. That looked like a lot of fire, which is great because we needed that. We need that for the orb slots. Ow. You guys are tougher than I thought. It's no wonder Josette got beat by you 3. Sweet talk won't get you anywhere, buddy. It's time to surrender and let the passengers go. You really don't know anything, do you? What was that you called yourself? League of Exceptionally Dim or something? You're making fun of my awesome team name? You're dead. Look out! Is that a bomb? Oh, a smoke grenade. What is this? You gotta be kidding me. Another smoke screen? It's too bad about the rest of the cargo, but we'll just have to live without it. Later, bracers. Gag. Ow, ow, ow. Some of it got in my eyes. Don't worry, it's not poisonous. It looks like it was just typical smoke canister. Their ship is already out of sight. This is getting really old. It's not once but twice now that they've gotten away. If I get demoted for this at the guild, there's not much I can say in my defense. Oh, Shara, quit acting like it was all your fault. We're responsible for letting them get away too. If you've got time to kick ourselves over this, then there's got to be something other constructive things that we can do. Well, you sound like you should be the senior bracer. Well, at least we're able to take back the airliner. So how about we have a look? The passengers may be inside. Right. Alright. So, there's that. There's 2 ways into the mine. Yeah, there's 2 paths into the mine. 3! Let's first see what's in here. 4 paths! Okay, well. Airliner Linde. Wow, it's pretty bare in here. There's not a piece of cargo left. Evidently, the Sky Bandits managed to take off with it all. At least judging by the looks of things. Anyway, we should do a thorough investigation of the place. I agree. Let's look at everything. We got a forklift in here. Here's a lift car. Looks like it's the same type of as those at the landing port. Sky Bandits probably used this to move the cargo. I wonder what this is. It's the orbital engine control panel. It looks like the flow of orbital energy has completely stopped. It looks like this is the captain's seat. If these were any other circumstances, I would love to sit here. Don't even think about it. Here's the steering wheel used to pilot the ship. I wonder where the pilot could have gone. I like how they little side note, but I like how they on the windows they actually put the actual background of the area that we're just sitting in outside that's outside the ship. That's really neat. Sometimes they just don't even do much with the glass. They just throw something or don't even make anything really on it. Like they just like show a little detail that it's a it's a window or something, but they never show much detail in them, you know. The poor potted plant doesn't look like it's gonna make it. Bunch of plant murderers. Probably has been watered for days. The outside area here. I like how this airship looks. It's so cool. Like I love the visuals of this game. I love the creativity that they put behind this game. They put a lot of work into it, and I like it a lot. I don't think there's anything else to really interact with. Yeah, nothing else. Apparently there has to be something because there's no like cutscene or anything like that triggering when I leave or anything. Let me take a secondary look. Oh, there you go. It's bright in here. There's a lot of light shining into this place. Oh, that was nothing. Not of any importance. Oh, here we go. Yep, we got all the clues now. We checked it over, but it looks like there's nobody inside. There's a high possibility that the passengers were transferred to the Sky Bandits airship and then to wherever their hideout is. Agreed. But this sucks. Right when I thought we had some clues, we're back to zero. Come on, cheer up already. It's not like every clue has been completely vanished. Why do you think the Sky Bandits hid the airliner in a place like this? Huh? As far as I can tell, the orbital energy in this ship has completely stopped, which means that the orbital engine was stripped from the aircraft. I know this because the orbital energy in an orbment gradually recharges over time. Furthermore, the Sky Bandits have made multiple trips to carry off large amounts of cargo. Considering the time and risk involved, don't you think it would have been more effective just to take the entire airliner to their hideout? Yeah, it does seem a little odd that they didn't. So why'd they hide the airliner here then? All I can think of is that they did it in order to... Sort, no. Move the hostages, no. Steal the engine? I guess so. But also the Royal Army search party. I think it's like these three. These two. One of these two. I'm gonna say steal the orbital engine. It's true they would have needed to land in order to remove the orbital engine. However, it doesn't account for the fact that they didn't take the... yeah, I guess. From my guess, I would imagine that their hideout is in a peculiar place. Maybe 10 to 15 arg in age, in size. In short, a peculiar place on which only a small aircraft like the Sky Bandits airship could land. Interesting. How about a terrain covered with extreme differences in height like mountains and ravines? It does seem like a place from the Sky Bandits hideout. That's what I've been thinking too. However, if that's the case, then we may be unable to do anything. There's the possibility that their hideout might be in a place we can't reach by foot. Then what can we do? Well, I hate to say it, but we may have to share a conclusion with the army and ask for their cooperation, because they're the ones with the patrol ships. What? Now you're trying to tell us we should go back to crawling to the army and ask them for help? Either way, we still have to report to them about the airliner. Personally speaking, I still think we should cooperate with the army, whatever their attitude may be, especially if that means bringing the hostages back safe and sound. I guess you're right. This isn't the time or place to be letting my personal feelings get the best of me. For the time being, let's get back to the guild and report our findings to Lugren. We should be able to contact the Hawking Gate. We should be able to contact the Hawking Gate if we use the orbital telephone. Alright. Back to Lugren, who was, I believe that's the name of the, Bracer Guild person. Oh, maybe we're not going over there after all. Huh? What the heck? Great. Now this was something I did not expect. I wonder if we should be glad since they saved us the trouble of having to contact them. We have found the suspicious armed group. Put your hands in the air, all of you. What is this world coming to? A woman and 2 kids are the Sky Bandits? Though the girl does look shifty. Hey now, that's just rude. And who are you calling Sky Bandits? Can't you see the shiny emblem on my chest? Bracer emblem, huh? I hope you don't think for a moment something like that proves your innocence. General Morgan, why are you here? After looking over the reports of my men, I found this place to have been insufficiently investigated, so I came to see for myself. Who would have thought that a lot of you were conspiring with the Sky Bandits? Might I get you to stop with the accusations, General? We happen to find this place one step ahead of your men. If that's the truth, then why don't you tell me where the Sky Bandits are? Are the hostages inside that airliner? We almost had the Sky Bandits, but they managed to escape, and there are no hostages to be found here. Looks like the truth has come out. Most likely you notified the Sky Bandits to let them know we were coming. Wait a minute here, how about you cut with the crap? My thoughts exactly. Alright men, take them into custody. Doesn't listen to anything. The general will be questioning you himself on the morrow. If your innocence is proven, then your release will be in 2 or 3 days. So for the time being, this cell will give you a place to cool your heels. This is not even funny. Tossing us in a place like this without even listening to a word we have to say. If the army managed to arrest the Sky Bandits, then I'm sure we'd have our names cleared, but with the way things are at the moment, that may not be possible. Huh? Why not? Remember what the Sky Bandits leader we fought in the old mine said, right? He said this can't be right. You're not supposed to be here this early, if I remember correctly. Now that you mention it, he did say that, didn't he? You're not trying to tell me that he meant the army by that, are you? I don't know for sure, but I would bet that's what he meant, which means that Sky Bandits have a mole in their army, or a collaborator who is leaking information. That's what you wanted to say, isn't it, Joshua? Yeah. Well, if that's the case, they'll never get caught, which means we're the only ones that stood a chance of nabbing them. But now we're stuck in here. Wonder how your father would get around this little setback. My. Well, don't you all seem to be in a bit of a fix? Huh? Did you just say something, Joshua? No, I didn't say anything. It came from the cell next door. It almost sounds familiar. Oh, how could you say something so heartless? My lustrous voice should be recognizable to almost anyone. Could this unfounded self-confidence and tone of absurd narcissism belong to? It's you, isn't it, Olivier? You do remember my dulcet chords. To think that we meet again in a place like this. It seems that we are bound by destiny. Why are you here? I thought we took you to Boze, and now you're locked up in a place like this? What the heck did you do? Come now, let's not worry about all the details, shall we? I have my reasons, which are deeper than the deepest ocean and higher than the highest peak. I'm definitely not asking now. I'm sure we just get tired of hearing you I'm sure we just get tired while you talked our ears off. What a coincidence, Estelle. I was just thinking the same thing. So there you have it. We don't really care to know. You talk so much that I'd probably be an old woman by the time we were done. And I'm not ready for wrinkles yet. Come on now, let's not be like that. I'll fill you in on all the details of the tragic incident which befell me. Didn't you listen, dummy? We didn't want to hear about it. It all began after we parted ways. I did some window shopping in the Boze Market and then moved on to the Anteros restaurant. You see, once I had eaten to my heart's content, I began to play the grand piano to then feed my artistic soul. Upon doing so, the restaurant manager was overcome by my skill, so I was asked to stay and work as the professional pianist for the restaurant. That's great and all, but I thought you were supposed to be a lutist. Huh, musical genius is not limited to just one instrument. Anyways, back to my story. After negotiating a few of my own conditions, I accepted a job offer. Those conditions were, of course, food and wine for free every day instead of Mira. I don't know how to put it, but that's very you, Olivier. Yet, I'm not sure how that has anything to do with you getting thrown in jail. Oh well, this is where the real sob story begins. That night, I had been enjoying a plate of salty duck I'd had the chef prepare, but the blood sauce which had been used was a little too overbearing for my palate. Consequently, I began to feel that normal red wine was not satisfying enough. The more you talk, the more I want to hit you. But go on, I'm curious, in spite of knowing better. Oh, so I borrowed a bottle of wine which seemed good from the cellar, something called the Grand Chardonnay from the year 1183. Grand Chardonnay from the year 1183? That's the legendary vintage wine that was auctioned off in the Royal City. Oh, well, aren't you well informed? I heard a rumor about it too, so of course I was interested in having a drink for it myself. Auctioned off? How much are we talking about here? From what I heard, it went for somewhere in the neighborhood for about 500,000 Mira. 500,000 Mira? For just one bottle? That's out of this world. And you didn't, did you, Olivier? Ha! Such a needless question. Of course I opened the bottle and had a sip. It's a sweet-smelling fragrance and tickled my nostrils. Its luxurious, mellow taste caressed my throat. And can you believe what else? A rose-tinted vignette of time and space existed within that very bottle. I don't think I can listen to this any longer. Yeah, my ears are bleeding from listening to such stupidity. I'm completely dumbfounded. The sad thing is that after taking such a sip of such excellent wine, I began to think the food was lacking. And as I was having the chef cook me up something else to match the wine, the restaurant manager returned. Since I'm not a stingy fellow, I cordially invited him to join me for a drink, but for some reason he got rather upset. In fact, he got so steaming mad that his face looked like a ripe tomato. Before I could say another word, a group of soldiers came filing in, and well, one thing led to another, and I can't say another word about this tragedy of being dragged all the way here without coming in tears. Let us all weep together as you sympathize with my dilemma. Idiot. Pardon? Do my ears deceive me? I could have sworn I heard a zzz and a zzz, and even assuredly misheard idiot coming from your cell. Are you listening? This is where the story gets really interesting. You see, several further trials awaited me after I was brought here. Hello? Are you listening? Oh, now we're fully rested. Hey, you three, get up. Yawn. I'm tired. What's wrong? What are you trying to tell us? We're being interrogated this early in the morning? That's a little early even for me. No, it's just the opposite. You're being released. Huh? Why all of a sudden? Is there a reason for this? Yes, I'd like to consider myself that reason. Mayor Maybell. Well, what an unusual place to be meeting you. I'm really sorry about everything that's happened to you, but don't worry, your names have been cleared. I don't completely agree with everything, but this is a request coming from Mayor Maybell herself. You better remember to thank her. So you mean Mayor Maybell stood up on our own behalf? On our behalf? No, that's not exactly it. I just explained your situation to General Morgan. Our situation? Yes, I have one question for the both of you. Are you really the children of Cassius Bright? Yes, that's right. This is Estelle Bright, and I'm his adopted son, Joshua. I see. Now that you mention it, the girl does slightly resemble Lena. You knew my mother? Yes, I enjoyed your mother's cooking on several occasions when I visited your home in Relent. Why, in fact, we even met once when you were just a baby. Now, just wait a minute. You were a personal acquaintance of my dad's? I know that he was in the military before, but... I don't know Cassius Bright the Bracer. Only Cassius I know is the one from the service. He was a rare strategist. Strategist? Dad? I just can't imagine what he saw in the Bracer Guild. It makes me angry just thinking about it. You'll have to excuse me. What's wrong with him? It seems like your father was a brilliant officer in the military. I've heard from the general that he tried several times to get your father to change his mind about retiring. I didn't know all of that. Somehow, it feels hard to believe. However, if that's the case, the general's hatred for Bracers may stem from Cassius leaving the army, and the vexation of being left by one of his most promising men. I get the same impression. What you're saying is our lives are such a pain because of Dad? That rotten, dirty scoundrel. How about we turn to Boze now? With the airliner being found, the situation's taken a new turn. There are a number of things I'd like to discuss with you. Oh, sure. Is something the matter? I'm definitely ready to get out of here, but it feels like we're forgetting something. Now that you mention it, what could it be? Oh, how callous can people be at sometimes? How could you forget about a companion who spent the night with you in a cold, hard cell? Oh, how lamentable, how pitiful. Fine, be that way. I shall wither away friendless and hungry, alone in this dark purgatory. Is he still here? Yeah, I completely forgot about him. Sorry to say this, but there's not much we can do for you. Oh, is he the musician I heard about? The one who chugged that bottle of Grand Chardonnay without a second thought? Ha! Indeed, that is I. Yet, my fair lass, I will be heartbroken if you took my intentions the wrong way. But you see, I perceived it as an advance payment for the exquisite services that I was about to render. You're quite the interesting character. Alright, I'll see what I can do to bargain with the general for your release. Really? Truly? You would do such a kind service for a man such as myself? I think that may be asking a bit much. If the restaurant takes this to trial, there's going to be at least a lawsuit. Well, there's no need to worry about that. You see, the owner of the restaurant is me. Huh? And that Grand Chardonnay was the very one I bid on. That being the case, I'm fairly confident there won't be any problems over the matter. I can't believe you were released. It's like a stroke of bad luck. Please don't lay on the compliment so thick. However, it pains my soul that I partook of such fine wine without paying a single mira. I shall play the piano in the restaurant per our contract to remedy that. I think I'm gonna have to pass on that. After what happened, I think it would be a bit awkward having you back there. For one, I don't think he'd mind for one bit. Yeah, he sure does seem to have some thick skin. Let's just think of this as an unfortunate incident for the both of us. But I don't think I can just let things go like this. Let's just see. It seems like you're investigating something at the moment, right? How about I lend my assistance in return for the wine? Huh? Well, that does sound interesting. Could I ask you to join these bracers in their work? Ha! Could you ever? So it's settled. Let our new working relationship bloom like a magnolia at the height of spring. Hold on a second. What did we do to deserve this? Your general weirdness aside, simply having an amateur like you around is going to honestly be a pain. Are you confident that you won't be a drag on our work or our sanity? Well, I'm somewhat confident in my marksmanship and magic, but of course I'd be distressed if you tried to list my music genius in the same group. It's the same kind of line that gets me really worried. Maybe we could use an extra hand. As long as we can't count on the army to help us out, I have the feeling that we'll be short on manpower. Well, alright then. We'll use you for what you're worth. However, if we do happen to conclude that you're not worth your weight, you're dumped from the party. Are you gonna be okay with that? Of course I don't mind. I'd never let you down, so please rest assured. Well, my expectations of you are pretty much at rock bottom anyways, so I know you won't let me down. I'm glad things are settled between you all. But before you go, there's something I need to tell you. Tell us. Actually, the town did seem pretty noisy when we were headed here. What happened? Truth be told, last night there was a large-scale burglary in Boze's South Block. The weapon shop and oil factory were targeted as were a number of private residences. What? So this was the work of the Sky Bandits. It's unknown at this time, but it does seem highly probable. A unit of the Royal Army is currently conducting an investigation. I see. Guess we better do an investigation of our own then. Yes, I'd like to formally request that you do just that. I'll send the payment over to the guild for the work you've done so far. Please make use of the money you found for your current investigation expenses. I have a feeling that the army is going to have to get in our way again. But I guess when that happens, it happens. Whether they get in our way or not, I don't think we should be forthcoming with the army about any information we come across. Because if there really is a spy in their midst, they'll just leak it to the Sky Bandits. So I'm reluctant to say it, I also think it's best for us to keep quiet about our findings. Anyways, let's act with prudence. Alrighty, my bosom companions, shall we head to the South Block? Look, buddy, who made you king of the show? Oh, he's back in our party. Does he have anything with him? Oh, he has another needler. He has a leather jacket, better boots. Let's give him these two for now, I guess. They did raise his level, so at least that's good. He's not the hardest hitter on the team anymore. He's actually the weakest now. He also has the lowest defenses. His magic is the highest, though. Even though he is better physically. But, yeah, and his magic defense is just pretty bad like the rest of us. Charizard being the highest, though. But other than that, pretty good. Orbment slots. You have some slots you can put. Oh yeah, we can give you HP 2. That's gonna be great right there. He also gained a new skill here. Ooh, AoE heal, small ranged, 200 HP for all allies nearby. Nice. We can also give him I think he's lacking in agility, wasn't he? He was lacking in agility compared to the rest of us, wasn't he? Or not really. I'm in the wrong spot. Agility for now, I guess. Go with agility. Alright. So we got some single target heals and some AoE heals, so that's really nice. We can walk each other and group up each other so that we can get some AoE heals. I wonder why he gained that, Why did he gain that move, but not Estelle? What if I did this? No, it doesn't matter. Ah, I shouldn't have taken that off. I gotta rest at the end. But it's kind of funny how I'm gonna rest up at the inn. Well, like I was gonna say, it's kind of funny how I'm gonna rest at the end. I'm gonna cut the stream, but I find it funny that we're gonna be ending this stream for the day, getting Olivier back and returning to our party, just exactly like it did last night with Olivier. So anyways, we gotta go, and next time we're gonna be patrolling the South Block. That's gonna be our next goal. So anyways, guys, take care. I'm gonna be ending the stream here, like I just said. And hope to see you guys tomorrow for the stream. Hopefully, if I'm not busy, I'll do one tomorrow. We're 13 hours into the game. We're a pretty good length into the game. It's pretty fun. I really like this game, honestly. Anyways, guys, follow me here on Twitch, and also try to you can follow me on Twitter if you'd like, and also you can also subscribe to me on the YouTube, because I put every single stream that I finish up. So like literally as soon as this one goes down, you're gonna see it up on the YouTube after it gets processed and all that good stuff. Anyways, guys, hope you guys have a good one, and take care, and see you on the next one. See ya.